celebrated wonderful Janmashtami, and we are in actually period. We just finished Janmashtami and heading towards Radhashtami, very auspicious. So I felt it is time to a little bit discuss the appearance of Krishna actually. So what are the external reasons for Krishna's appearance? The common everyone knows more or less. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहं परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय सम्भवामि युगे युगे. Krishna appears to reduce the burden of earth, and Krishna appears to establish and protect dharma. Krishna also appears, to protect devotees and annihilate demons. So by doing so, he establishes and protects dharma. But there are internal reasons also. Glorify Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. Aho bhagyam Nanda Gopa Rajavakasham. Yanmitram Paramanandam Purna Brahma Sanatanam. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto. How fortunate is Maharaj Nanda and Yashoda, you know. So the Supreme Brahman, that Parabrahman has taken birth in their family and has become their friend, is eternally the Supreme Brahman, Purna Brahma Sanatanam. So the another thing is he wanted to enjoy. Krishna appears in this world to stage the pastimes. There are 5 rasas in the 5 primary rasas, 7 secondary rasas. But the 5 primary rasas are Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. He wants to have leelas with his devotees in these 5 mellows. That is the internal reason. The main reason he appeared in Vraj is to engage self-satisfied devotees in devotional service. Know that the devotees in the Vrindavan, they're all super exalted devotees. Ragatmika bhaktas. So they're all self-satisfied. Engage them in bhakti to please devotees by performing sweet pastimes. So by his behavior, Nama Rupa Guna Leela, Krishna's name, form, qualities and pastimes, he wanted to please them and perform sweet leelas. And of course, to reduce the burden of earth also, that way by choosing this place, the most of the demons are around that place actually. That's the reason why he appeared in Braj. And Krishna, he brought Vraj Bhumi to this world. He brought Govardhan to this world. He brought Yamuna river to this world. He brought his friends to this world from Golok Vrindavan. He brought his parents also. And more than anything, he brought the mother of the universe, goddess of devotion, Srimati Radharani. He brought her. Hare Krishna. And Krishna, being a supreme personality of Godhead, what he did, is set an example. But once he would leave, he wanted people to come back to the spiritual world. He left us Bhagavad Gita. He spoke Bhagavad Gita on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And so, do you want to make this birth your last birth in this world? Yes. जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम एवं यवेति तत्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सो अर्जुन. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not take birth again in this material world, but attains attains my eternal abode, Arjuna. I have a question. So if you understand, there is a word divyam. Janma karma cha me divyam. Krishna's birth and Krishna's activities are not material. They are transcendental. They are divyam. If you understand this, if you know this, you don't need to take birth again. Wow. One devotee went and asked his Guru Maharaj. So I know Krishna's birth and activities. Krishna's birth and activities are transcendental. Won't they come back again? Anybody who reads the verse, they won't come back again. And if they accept Krishna's birth and activities, the spiritual master said, not like that. You need to realize. You need to realize on the. You should be on the platform where you have realized Krishna's birth and activities are they are not material but spiritual. So Krishna is a Shadaiswarya Purna Bhagavan. Krishna is Bhagavan with 64 qualities. We are Jivas. We have only 50 qualities, that only partially. Lord Shiva has 55 qualities. Can everyone hear and see the screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Shiva has 5 qualities extra, more than Jivas. Brahma has 50 qualities. Brahma is Jiva. So, but Shiva has 5 qualities extra. What is that? Shiva is changeless, is all cognizant, ever fresh. Shiva is also Sachidananda Swarupa. And he possesses all mystic perfections. But Narayan, Vishnu Tattva has 60 qualities. They have 5 more extra. He has inconceivable potency. Uncountable universes generate from his body. He is the original source of all incarnations. He is the giver of salvation to enemies whom he kills. He is the attractor of liberated souls. Wow. Then what are the 4 qualities Krishna has extra? Who can recollect? Krishna has all the 60 qualities also. But Krishna has 4 more qualities. What are those 4 more qualities? Who can recollect? Huh?
Venu Madhuri, Rupa Madhuri, Leela Madhuri.
Mm.
He is all attractive.
No.
Okay.
Madhuri, first one, there was an echo. What is the first one you said?
Venu Madhuri.
Yes. Second one?
Leela Madhuri.
Yes. Is third one?
Bhakti Madhuri.
Okay. Fourth one?
Fourth one, I don't know. Rupa Madhuri, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Okay, I got
Krishna's
all that.
very nice, very nice. Wonderful. So these are the 4 things. Leela Madhuri, Prema Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, and Rupa Madhuri. Krishna's Leelas are very unique. Krishna's Leelas are very unique. His Supreme Personality of Godhead But he kills a demon in the afternoon, but Yashoda in the evening, Mommy, it's thundering, lightning, I'm scared. Immediately Yashoda embraces him and says, better don't worry, okay. Krishna's devotees are on the highest platform. Krishna's devotees are on the highest platform of prema. Krishna's devotees, bhaktas, are on the highest platform of prema. They want to go to hell eternally to remove Krishna's headache. Wow. Venumadri, Krishna only alone has flute. And Rupa Madhuri, Krishna's beauty is unrivaled. We'll discuss this. The of all the Leelas, Rasa Leela, Krishna also, so Krishna performed this Rasa dance with his intimate devotees, and they danced for one Brahma's lifetime that night. Wow. One Brahma's lifetime, Hare Krishna. And, uh, Krishna liked it very much. Gopis, they left their material bodies and with the transcendental body, they took part in this rasa dance. Prema Madhuri, his devotees, are on the highest platform of prema. Means one day Narad Muni went to Krishna and said, my Lord, who is your topmost devotee? Narad Muni did not say, Krishna did not say it is you. And Krishna said, I'll tell you. Then sometime later Krishna came and said, Narada, I'm getting headache. Narada Muni, please bring some medicine. And Narada Muni said, my Lord, you showed your universal form to your mother in your mouth only. To that type of person, how can I? What medicine works, I don't know. Definitely Jandu bomb will not work. Tell me what is the medicine, I'll bring it. Krishna said, very simple. Bring the dust from the feet of my devotee and put it on my head. Anyway, you're my devotee, right? Why don't you give the dust from your feet and put it on my head? My headache is too much. Narada said, my lord, giving the dust from my feet means I'm putting my feet on your head. For this act, I'll go to hell eternally. I cannot give it. Krishna said, all right, then ask somebody and bring it. My head is really paining like anything. So Narada Muni asked all the Dwarkavasis, he asked all the Vrajavasis, so finally Narada Muni came to Gopis. He came to Vrindavan and they said, when they heard Krishna is going through a headache, immediately they all gave the dust from their feet, headed by Radharani. Gopis headed by Radharani. Narada Muni said, don't you know if you give the dust, you'll go to hell eternally? They said, no problem. Right now, We are in hell thinking that he is going through a headache. Please take this dust and cure his headache. By the time Narad Muni would bring this dust to Krishna, Krishna's headache would have been cured. But gopis wanted to convey a message. They love Krishna that much. Hare Krishna. That is Prem Madhuri. Means they want to go to hell eternally. Means what? Can anyone interpret this word? They want to go to hell eternally means.
Prabhuji, to be in hell all the time for the rest of the time.
Forever. Wow. And suffer. Can anyone fathom that? Or is there any bhakti higher than that? Wow. You know, Prem atati yadbhavan nahini kananam त्रिटियगायते त्वामपश्यतां कुटिलकुन्तलं श्रीमुखं च ते जड उदीक्षतां pakshmakridrisham. When you go off to the forest during the day, a tiny fraction of a second becomes like a millennium for us because we cannot see you. Gopis are telling this. This is Gopi Gita. And even when we cannot, when we can eagerly look upon your beautiful face, so lovely with its adornment of curly locks, our pleasure is hindered by our eyelids. When we know, first of all, we don't see you whole day because you go to forest to take care of the cows. Then when we want to see you continuously, these nonsense eyelids are there, The eyelids, they stop us from seeing you continuously. The Brahma, the creator, is very foolish. He gave us the eyelids and he cheated us. Wow. Amazing. That is Gopi's. So when Narad Muni, the Gopis gave dust to Narad Muni. Narad Muni brought the dust to Krishna, and Krishna said, Narad Muni, did you understand who my topmost devotees are? Narad Muni said, yes, of course, my lord, I understood. Put it on my head. Krishna put it, Narad Muni put on his head. Then Narad Muni came. Next to Kusum Sarovar is Narada Kund. That's where he sat and wrote Narada Bhakti Sutra. There he mentions, what he mentions, gopis are the topmost devotees. Yatha Vraja Gopikanam. Parabhakti, there is nobody higher than gopis. Their bhakti is highest. Venumadhuri. Krishna's flute. And this so sweet. Samanasastad upadharya suresha sakrak sarva parameshti puroga kavaya anata kandara chitta kashmalam yayur anischita tattva. O pious mother Yashoda, Gopis are telling, your son who is expert in all the arts of the herding cows has invented many new styles of flute playing. When he takes his flute to his bimba red lips and sends forth the turns, so it's not turns, tunes of the harmonic scale in varied melodies. Brahma, Shiva, Indra, and other chief demigods become confused upon hearing the sound. Although they are the most learned authorities, they cannot ascertain the essence of that music, and thus they bow down their heads and hearts. Gopis are telling. And next one is Rupa Madhuri, Krishna's beauty. You know, Kasturi tilakam lalatafutale vakshastale kaustubam nasagre nabamoktikam kartale venum kare kankanam सर्वांगे हरिचंदनम सुललितम कंठे च मुक्तावली गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपाल चूड़ामणि विजयते गोपाल चूड़ामणि. Gopal Sahasranama, Krishna is holding a flute. He has a tilak on his forehead, and Vakshasthalam there is a Kaustava mani. There's a small pearl at the end of the nose. Kartale Venam has a flute. Hands have bangles. And her body is made with sandalwood. And he's always surrounded with the gopis. So Krishna's beauty is matchless. What is that? Krishna's beauty is matchless. Barahapida Natavarapu Karnayo Karnikaram Vibhrutva Sakanakapisam Vajayantichamalam Randhran Ven Radra Sutiyo Puriyan Gopurunde Naranyam Supadramanam Pravishad Gita Kriti. He has a peacock feather in his hair. He has Karnikara flowers in his ears. And he has a flute in his hands. Randhran Vendradra Sudaya Poriyan Gopurunde is filling that flute is filling the nectar from his lips into that flute. And as he's walking to the pastures to take care of the cows, that sight is very beautiful to look at. Krishna's face is very beautiful to look at. Hare Krishna. You're listening, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Any questions so far? If no one has any question, we can go for Janma Leela. Janma Leela. Can everyone see the screen? Yadu dynasty, Krishna appeared in
Yes,
Yadu
Prabhuji.
dynasty. And there was a king by name Devamida. Devamida had a Kshatriya wife. Through Kshatriya wife, he gave birth to Surasena, Maharaj Surasena. And through Vaishya wife, he gave birth to Maharaj Parjanya. Eventually, Parjanya was married to Variyasi, and Surasena Maharaj was married to Marisha. Surasena Maharaj gave birth to his son, Vasudev. Nanda Maharaj, in the Cowhead community, there is a person by name Sumukha. He had a daughter by name Yashoda. Yash means fame. Da means giver. So that's why actually Parjanya Maharaj gave birth to 5 sons. Upananda, Abhinanda, Nanda, Sananda, Nandan. How many? 5 children. And Parjanya Maharaj wanted to make Upananda as the king. But on the day of coronation, Upananda said, no, no, no. you know. Listening, right? So then Upananda said, no, no, I'm not qualified. My brother is more qualified. Upon Nanda Maharaj. And he gave the crown to Nanda Maharaj. And immediately Devata showered rain of flowers. So Vasudeva was married to Devaki. Devaki was the daughter of Devaka. And her cousin is Devaka is actually brother of Ugrasena Maharaj. Kamsa was the son of Ugrasena. That way Devaki is cousin actually, not the no, real sister. Cousin actually. So when Vasudeva gave birth to Vasudeva Krishna, Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda gave birth to Nandanandan Krishna. Nandanandan Krishna is the origin of Krishna Tattva and Vishnu Tattva. Aradhya Bhagavan Rajesh Tanaya Tatam Vrindavanam Ramya Kajitapasana Vrajvadu Varkinaya Kalpita. So when Nanda Maharaj when Vasudeva carried this Vasudeva Krishna, that Vasudeva Krishna merged into the body of Nandan. So, when Vasudeva carried Vasudeva Krishna and he merged into the body of Nandanandan Krishna. Seventh child is Balramji. 6 children were killed. What a sad thing, huh? Hare Krishna. So on the day of marriage, Kamsa said, I will drop them to the in-laws home. Devaka gave a lot of dowry, so many elephants, chariots, maid servants, gold. He said, I will drop. He said he wanted to drop them. But then a celestial voice appeared. Devatas did not want, they did not like, sorry. So they did not like Vasudeva and Devaki associated with the Kamsa. So the celestial voice came and said, Fool number 1 Kamsa, you are taking your sister in the chariot. Her 8th child is going to kill you. Wow. Immediately Kamsa took the sword out to cut off her head. You're listening, right? So immediately you want to kill her. That is, demoniac. Then immediately comes Vasudeva stopped her. Stopped him. Wait. As soon as you take birth, death is there for everyone. Everyone has to die today or tomorrow. Why do you unnecessarily want to, kill your sister and bring bad name and ill luck? Vasudev tried his best to pacify Kamsa, but Kamsa is not the person to be pacified. He said, all right, you don't have any problem from her. You have a problem from 8th child. Every child that takes birth, I'll give it to you. You can do whatever you want to do with that child. First child was born, named him Kirtiman. Vasudev took the child. You know? Oh. um, So anyway, what is that? And gave it to first child was given. Vasudev gave it to Kamsa. Kamsa said, "No, no, I have problem from eighth child. Only take him back." But Vasudev felt he's very unreliable. A person who doesn't have control on senses, they are very unreliable. We cannot make any engagement. We cannot make any agreements with them. Very unreliable. You know. Then one day Narada went and told Kamsa, I'm just coming from heavenly planets. The Devatas had a meeting, they're all taking birth in Yadu, Vrishni, and Andaka dynasties. You know, you're really fool number one. Any one of the children, is anyone here? Or any one of the children taken birth from Devaki, you know, any one of the children can be eighth one and they can kill you. Kamsa became very scared. So what should I do? There should not be any Satru, any enemy left out. So Kamsa killed 6 children. Seventh child is Balramji. Balramji came and cleaned the Garbha. He cleaned the womb of the mother Yashoda. Sorry, womb of Devaki. Then Krishna told Yogamaya, you transfer the seventh child, Balramji, to the womb of Rohini. And you go and sit in the womb of the mother, Yashoda, along with Amsabhagana, along with myself. I will also appear in the womb of Devaki. You're all listening, right? Should I continue?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So then, um, the child, one day Devaki woke up and something like abortion. So she felt like that. So what did Yogamaya did? He transferred she transferred the baby to the womb of Rohini, because Rohini is the eternal mother of Balram. So what is the 6 children? They're called Shadgarbhas. So they're called Shadgarbhas. What is that? Shadgarbhas means there are 6 children. What is the significance? Significance is this. Brahma, actually these 6 children were the sons of Marichi. Sage Marichi, who was born from Brahma actually. Marichi was born from Brahma. But one day Brahma, so one day what is it? So the Brahma was doing a wrong thing one day. And Brahma was doing wrong thing. The 6 children of sage Marichi, they started laughing. This constituted Vaishnava Aparadh. And for that, they were cursed to become the children of grandchildren of Hiranyakashipu and children of Kalanemi. And when these 6 children saw Hiranyakashipu was performing tapasya and getting so many boons from Brahma, they also went to forest to get the boons. This has irritated Hiranyakashipu like anything. You guys, you should worship me, not the god I worship. and they cursed them again. So, what is it? So then the demons, sorry, they went to forest and they did tapasya, and this has irritated. I said that right. Irritated Hiranyakasipu, and he said he cursed them. Next lifetime you will be killed by your father only. That Kalni was killed by Vishnu, and next lifetime Kalni appeared as Kamsa, and they appeared as children of Devaki. Also, the moral is Devaki represents pure bhakti, Shuddha bhakti, and Kamsa represents the fear of material existence. If you are scared, the material world is very scary. Padam padam yadvipadam natesham, there is a danger at every step. Hmm? There is a danger at every step. So the 6 children were killed again. Then 7th one is Balramji. You know? And this side, Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they did a lot of tapasya. You know, they were very happy, but only problem, no children. Putra sunyam, gruham sunyam. What is the goal of marriage? Children. But they don't have children. One day, Nanda Maharaj told Yashoda Mai, I see a blue boy, like a blue butter, you know. I see him playing on your lap. You know? Um, what is that? I'm sorry. So that's I see a blue, like a boy, like blue butter is playing on your lap. Yashoda said, I'm also seeing. They did Ekadasi Vrata, therefore to please Narayan. So they did Vrata for 1 year. Then eventually, what's her name? Rohini came to Vraj, and eventually she gave birth to Balramji. She gave birth to Balramji. And Yashoda also became pregnant. And after 9 months, in the month of Bhadra, the Rohini star was prominent, and she gave birth to Yogamaya and also Krishna. Here, Vasudev and Devaki in the prison house, Devaki gave birth to Krishna. This is Vasudeva Krishna. In order to convince them that Supreme Personality of Godhead is born, Krishna showed his Narayana form. You know? And in reality also, he is a Vasudeva Krishna is the expansion of Narayana only. So the point is, Vasudeva carried in the middle of the night. Sorry, the one more point. When they saw, Devaki was scared. Oh, you are Supreme Lord, your effulgence is filling his effulgence is filling the prison house. Please, please. She became scared of Kamsa. Actually, they started offering prayers. Then the Supreme Lord said, Earlier you were Sutapa and Prusni. I took birth as Prusni Garbha. Later you are Aditi and Kashyapa, I came as Vamandev. This time I myself am coming. You worship me in the mood of Vatsaliras and you'll come back to me. But right now you transfer me to Gokul Mahal. So you took that boy in the middle of the night, and because of the rainy season, you know, Yamuna was flowing, with high current. But Yamuna gave the way. Yamuna gave the way. So Vasudev brought the Vasudeva Krishna, and there's a temple in Vrindavan actually. There, this Vasudeva Krishna merged into the body of Nandanandan Krishna. And Vasudev picked up Yogamaya and took her back. And when he took her back again, the doors closed automatically and they were handcuffed. And then the baby cried. When the baby cried, Kamsa came running and tried to kill her. But she slipped out of his hands and she assumed her 10-hand form and with all the weapons and said, "Fool number one, the child you want to kill is already born." So what is that? Then Kamsa, there is a change of heart. I'm sorry, please forgive me. And Vasudeva and Devaki forgave him. But here, Nanda Maharaj, Krishna woka, Krishna cried, Yashoda, all the gopis came and they were so happy to see this blue butter like Krishna. And they went and conveyed a message to Nanda Maharaj. In Vrindavan, even Nandagaon, even that room is there, maternity room is there. Nanda Maharaj came. He took bath and came. How he was walking to this maternity room, he did not even know. And they put Krishna in his lap, in his hands. Krishna is so beautiful. आनंद वो मांग भैया जय हो नंद लाल की नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल के व्रज में आनंद भयो जय यशोदा लाल की. So there is a celebration, Nandotsav. They have unlimited butter and yogurt and milk. They were throwing each other and they were enjoying. Wow, so much happiness. So Srila Prabhupada was born on Nandotsav. And they were so happy. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. He came as Krishna himself. He came to give Raj Bhakti to everyone. He came to bestow that Raj Bhakti. If we can all sincerely do sadhana, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will give us Krishna Prema and send us back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. Any question or comment?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanavad Pranam. Thank you so much for this presentation, an auspicious day of Janmashtami. And such
Any
a
question anyone has?
So I have a question, Prabhuji. We don't see more, we don't hear more about Vrishni Garbha incarnation. Can you please little bit?
No, Sutapa and Prusni, actually what does that he say? Krishna said, you asked me, so I came 3 times. Sutapa and Prusni, they are actually Prajapatis. Sutapa is a Prajapati. and is married to Prusni, and then gave birth to Krishna appeared as Prusni Garbha, So they are the progenitors, and yeah, we don't hear so much. That's true, but only the one thing I know is Sutapa is a Prajapati, So he was under Brahma. He was populating his Prajapatis have the one thing, they populate the world and they rule, Prajapati means um, like Swayambhu Manu and all. Manu is the rulers, the rulers of the universe. Likewise, the Prajapatis are also, they have an area to rule, and they work under Krishna actually. I mean, I don't know the story so much. Other than that, is a Prajapati. Okay.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you so much for such a nectarian class. I have one question, Prabhu. What does the Sheshnag on Vasudev's head, like on Krishna, when Vasudev was carrying Krishna in a basket over his head, there was Sheshnag over Krishna, and the Yamuna parted. Is there any significance, or like what does it signify, Prabhu? Just it must be signifying something. Just wanted to understand that. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Anantasesh basically, Anantasesh is expansion of Balramji. And he helps the Supreme Lord, helps Krishna in performing the pastimes. Anantasesh is servant. So here in this case, Anantasesh is the one who carries the universe on his heads actually. So now the Supreme Lord is born and it's raining. So raining means so immediately he came to service. He's a Sevaka Bhagavan. संकर्षण कारण तो ईसाई गर्भोद साई जपयपि साई जय शिष्या सकलास नित्या नकराम शरणमस्तु. Balram ji serves Krishna in 5 ways. Sankarshana and 3 Vishnus. Garbhodak Sai Vishnu, Karanad Sai Vishnu, and Kshira Sai Vishnu. These 4 serve Krishna in the creation. Entire spiritual role is an expansion of Balram ji. Krishna's shoes, Krishna's clothes, Krishna's bed, they're all Balram only. But the last one, that is your question. Fifth one, what is fifth one? Sesha. Seshascha. The fifth one helps. Balramji helps this, and he comes in the form of Sesh. And he helps Krishna in the pastimes. When Krishna becomes Rama, Balramji becomes Lakshman. When Krishna becomes that Sesh becomes Lakshman, he comes and he assists in the pastime. So in this year, as a servant, he's coming and covering the Lord with his hoods. So that he is protected from everything, rain. Okay. That is the answer, Matas.
Sure, Prabhu. And what about the Yamuna parting? Like, I had heard somewhere that Krishna's finger touches Yamuna and she just starts parting. Is that right? Like, is there any significance of that, like Yamuna ji parting?
Okay, this is the rainy season, and Krishna said to Vasudev, you drop me to Gokul Mahavan. So for Vasudev to drop Krishna in Gokul Mahavan, and they had to cross the river. And Yamuna river was in high currents because of the rainy season. So, but the Leela has to happen, he has to come back, he has to bring the Yogamaya back, and he has to drop, Krishna in the night. This he has to do without, without anyone's notice or awareness. So what Krishna, that's why, in order to facilitate, the simple meaning is this: Panchabhutas are under his control. So the Supreme Lord, right? This entire thing is in his control. In order to facilitate the pastime, Yamuna is his pure devotee. So she parted the ways. She split up into two and gave the way. Otherwise, he'll be drowned, right?
Prabhu, thank you so much for such an immersive class. Very wonderful, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for the Nectarian class, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I've also heard that Vrishni Garbha was the one who came to Dhruva Maharaj when he was doing his penance. He's
the one? Okay.
I think
I also heard, something like that.
in Madhuvan forest.
True.
Yeah.
That is a Prasnigarbha incarnation, yes.
Prabhuji, my question regarding the 6 Shadgarbhas, I've also heard that the 6 Shadgarbhas represent the 6 anarthas, like Kama, Krodha, Loma, Moha, Mada, Mascharya. Can we also see them like that? Like when all the 6 anarthas are gone, then Krishna takes Balramji and Guru will come and then Krishna will be born in our heart.
I didn't mention that. Sorry, I have not recovered from Janmashtami still yet. Actually, the Shadgarbhas represent 6 anarthas, yes. So actually I mentioned this, but I forgot to mention the other things. Devaki, Vasudeva, Yashoda, Devaki represents Shuddha Bhakti. And Vasudeva is pure heart. And Kamsa represents the fear of material existence. When Shuddha Bhakti is scared of the material world, then the 6 anarthas in our heart are killed. Then the Guru appears. Guru appears and Guru will take you to Krishna. That is the message of Janmashtami. 7th one, but this is the thing. Guru, even Guru appears, not that Guru appears only after the 6 anarthas are killed. But of course, it is shown like that, but sometimes it is shown like this. The cause is so powerful, it is shown later. But actually, Guru appears first, and by the help of Guru, when the sadhaka does sadhana, the 6 with by the mercy of Guru and the blessings of the Guru, the 6 anarthas are removed, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Matsarya. Then the appearance of Krishna happens in our heart. That is Janmashtami. Yes, bro. Thank you for.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Any other thing? I think we can end it here. Vanchakaltara Sukhapas in the beach.
Pitana Pavanibhe Vaishnavibhe Namo Namah Ananta Koti Vaishnava ki jai Namacharya Dasna ki jai Prabhupada ki jai Granth Srimad Bhagvatam ki jai Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsava ki jai His Grace Yugalkishor Prabhu ki jai.
Jai.
Jai Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Thank you
We
very
have
much, Prabhuji.
Kiran Prabhu and Malini Mataji joined first time today, so let us.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Thank you. I enjoyed the class.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. So let us welcome the devotees by chanting Haribol. Haribol.
Haribol.
Haribol. Haribol.
Haribol.
Malini Mataji, please come every day.
Haribol.
Yeah, sure. I'll try to come.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prema Nandini Mataji, for joining Malini Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare.